Hi guys, thank you for joining me. So today we're gonna play with paper and stamps and stencils and stuff. So you know, I have not tried to put this size of paper in my printer, and I'm gonna do a dedicated video on these, and I have maybe 6 more packs coming. Guys, these are so cool. Now they are small, and I'm going to show you the Tea Party one. Now, they are small, but boy, they're neat. So do you know about these? They are, they're about 5.5 by 8. So they're almost half letter size. And what they are paper sets. And if you can tell, they are ready to fold. They are ready to fold and put in a journal. Do you believe it? Can you believe it? I'm like, oh my God. They're ready to fold. And they're lovely. And this is an English tea set. And it's gorgeous, okay? I'm getting a butterfly one. I'm getting a bunch of vintage ones. They are about $2 to $3 for between 30 and 40 pieces. And they're all roughly the same size-ish, half letter size, okay? But you all might know that I do not like blank white pages. And I just can't. And like I said, I have, I believe I have 6 more sets coming. And like I said, they range, but there's different options, and they're between 30 and 40 pages per set. And they're between $2 and $3 per set. And I'm going to pause you. Addie has her leash tangled around the table leg about 5 times. Okay, we're back. Sometimes I can work with her, but not if she's tangled around 5 times. And so, what I'm going to do is try to stencil and stamp on the back of these pages, and we're going to practice on white paper, plain white copy paper first. Okay, now this was an interesting idea. I've got a couple ideas I want to play out here. Okay, this was an interesting idea. I was telling Regina that I have seen Regina's Practical Tips and Ideas, and I was telling her that I've seen where people make their own stencils on the Cricut. And I was telling her that theoretically I could make, you know, like let's say holidays are coming up or something, you know. I was just letting her know in all of her shopping frenzy that she's doing that we can theoretically make our own stencils. Well, then we got to talking and somehow figured out that we could probably make some just with cutting and like this was hole punches. I have 3 different sizes of hand hole punches. The typical size is 6 millimeters, and 25.4 millimeters equals an inch. So 6 millimeters is about 1/4 inch. Then they have a 3 millimeter one, and that's 1/8 of an inch. And then this one, I'm uncertain, it's bigger. And it might be 5/8 of an inch because it's bigger. Okay, I have my calipers. I could measure it. Let's see. Yes, it's about 5/8 of an inch. No, it's not. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3/8 of an inch. So it's bigger, okay? And, no, you're fine, lay down. So then what I did was I punched with, and you could use a 3-hole punch, you could use the little hand punches, you could use, like, let me show you. I have this punch, it's littler, or it's a small, regular 6mm punch. I just got this one. I ordered the 1-inch and then I mistakenly got this. So then, sure, you could do a bigger punch. That's about that size. And I don't want to use this one, but you could. Okay, we'll use it. Okay, there. You could use a bigger one. Okay? Let's see if we can put this somewhere. No, doesn't look like it. And I don't want to mess it up. And I'm not good enough to see that. So, we've got lots of hole punches, and you can use whatever you want. And I'm thinking that might be a fun stencil. What do you think? Just, okay, I'm talking about background generic filler stencil. And I have all the stuff here. Let's see. I've got lots of stuff. This is my stamp ink kit, set, whatever. And then I'm thinking it would work on light color. Some of this, just to be less intrusive, you know, would work on real light colors. And then I have these two. And then I've got this light color too. And I've got that. And then we've got these in, which I already have tan. And then, you know, like, we've already got pink. Okay, I'm not going to use purple. And let's see if blue. Okay, yeah, we got some light blue. Okay. These stencils come in lots of light colors. Or, I mean, in light to dark ranges. Or these inks. I'm sorry. I like this one. It goes from light to dark. You know. And all of these are pretty. Oh, I have gold. That would be fun. For some of these busyness, I think. Oh, silver. Okay. And these, the lid stays on the bottom. It doesn't work. They're not real easy to stack and unstack. And gold. That's a light neutral. Okay. And I think that's probably enough. Okay. And I don't know if I need those out yet. Okay. So we've got all of these. Because I think a whole page of, you know, lots of blue swirls going down might be a lot. So then I'm choosing neutral colors. Okay. And then get our hole punches out of the way. I was just showing you my assortment. And we can line these up in case we want to use those. But that one came undone, so I will probably have to super glue it. It's really gooey. Golly. I don't know about that one. Addie, you're fine. Lay down. I don't know what she's whining about. I just saw somebody haul all of those. So what I'm doing is practicing with the ideas to color some of the backs of these pages with just a neutral fill, you know, nothing I want to, you know, take away from being able to write on a page or anything. I'm just adding color. Also, you need to know about these these domed stamps. And then I have all of these. I don't know if I need all of them. Let's see. We'll get a brown one. And, okay. The gray one we'll use for silver. Okay. The blue one will work, yeah. And pink. Yeah, we got pink. And the red one, I guess I lost my lid to it, huh? Unless I just got one without. I think somebody gave me that. Okay. So, what we're gonna, and I hope these show up on camera. we're gonna start with the dots, and I'm, like I said, I'm just using background filler kind of stamps and images to try to fill the page up a little bit so we don't have a blank white page. And I always like to try different things. I have watercolored on them. I have sprayed my DIY alcohol inks on them. But sometimes that comes through the front, and I don't want to do that. So then, like I said last night, we had the idea to do DIY stamps. No, DIY stencils. And I have real stencils. I was just trying this. And I think this would be a fine, fun background. And of course you can move them, and you know, these are just filler stamps. These are not supposed to be anything. They're just, you know, background, just so we don't have a white page thing, right? What do you think? And of course I could make them on the Cricut, but then last night we were just playing, and we were just trying to just see what we can do with hole punches. And then the other one, I just cut strips in it with my craft knife. Let's see what we got. And you can move these. I like it. We need to stay away from the edges. I see that. So we're going to try to add some heavy, bigger dots on these edge sections that we need to clean up. Okay. And that'll probably camouflage that somewhat. Here we've got like a straight, oh, those are on the edge though. Okay, here. Let me look here. Ish. Okay. I'm thinking where I messed up and got too close to the edges, we might be able to clean that up. Yes? What do you think of that? I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's very effective in cleaning up a white page. And I will use that. Yes. What do you think? I like it. Okay, so there's one. And they're not even perfect squares. Some of the circles got, my punch was a little messed up. What are we going to do here? Are we going to do something sideways? Or are we going to, okay, we'll do sideways to start, and then we'll see if we can add to it. And, okay. I'm wondering if I should start light with this. Antique linen. Okay. And I know I've got a brown brush, but I'm thinking it'll be okay. Okay, let's see. And we need to stay away from the edges. Also, then we were going to make a crosshatch looking thing. And then we figured out that it would fall apart. So then we figured, it was a lot of figuring out. Then we figured out you can do it one way and turn it and do it the other way. Yes? Aw, I like it. I like it a lot. And then we're going to turn our thing sideways, and then that's maybe, probably, how we can get a hatch looking pattern. Because I was like, you know, a lot of these stencil and stamp patterns are just a scrappy looking weave pattern. Yes, I like it. I like that a lot. That would work as just background filler image. And you know, you could change colors, you could darken it. These were so easy, quick, easy peasy DIY. I want to see pink. Okay, because our tea party is pink and blue. So we're going to try pink and blue here. Maybe we'll do one way and one another way. How about that? We'll do one this way. And then, and this is a little too light. It's not showing up much. I don't know if it's the ink or if it's like dry. I've used it a lot too. Does it need a drop of water? I've done that before, but it made a mess. Maybe it was too much. Let me try. There. Okay. There. Let me get too much on there. Let me make a mess of it. And then of course we can try the dabber instead of the brush, if that works better. Okay, let's see what this does. Let me get it lined back up right there. And okay, we're gonna say that's good enough. Let's see what it does. Hope it doesn't mess it up. And this dauber, or this thing, just looks dry. Also, you need to know about these domed ones. They are so dense and nice. I've been using them, and I do tend to go a little overboard on my inking, and this dome really helps. Because these Tim Holtz inks there is a learning curve. If you're used to using little cheap ink pads, oh look, we got pink. And of course I dabbed water all over it. Okay, sorry. But, okay, since I'm doing that with the brush, we'll carry on with the brush. So what was I saying? So these cheap inks are pretty tame. Then, when you start out with all your cheap stuff, right? And then you have 3 lovely friends gift you 3 lovely Tim Holtz inks, okay? Then you're on this steep learning curve of inking everything to death, because so much more comes out of the Tim Holtz than these cheapy ones. So, oh yes, the dome. The domed ones are okay. So since it's not a flat surface, it's a domed surface, right? Then not as much surface is coming in contact with the page. So then that helps your learning curve with Tim Holtz inks a lot, because I've used this one, and you can see how it's not like a flat pad that the whole thing gets, inked. And I think that would work lovely for our tea party. Okay, let me try the dauber instead of the brush. And we are going to blue and pink dot this one. And because our tea party is blue and pink, and there's really no way to break it up, and I really need to get over it and quit trying to break stuff up. Okay, now that doesn't look like much, but it is. And we're going to try to daub some of this instead of brush it, and see what the dauber versus the brush, what we like, what we think. Have y'all made your own stencils like this, or on the Cricut? Because I was telling, like, Regina, like if we need holly berries or holly leaves and berries for Christmas, I can make that in 10 minutes. I could make that easy. That would be easy. I don't know. Some of this stuff, it kind of ruins me on shopping, because, like, last time I was at the Dollar Tree, I was like, I could make that. I could make that. Like, for $1.25, probably not. But it still stopped me from buying stuff, because I was like, I could make that. Now, let's see, the tea party. Which pink is it? It can be pinker. It doesn't have to be so pale, so we'll get a real pink out here. And let's see. Here's a pretty pink. If it's not dry. I probably need to go through and put a drop of water in my... What do y'all do with the ink pads if they're not? There, okay. That doesn't look like it. Well, we've got plenty of ink. But I remember the last time I was at the Dollar Tree, I was like, I could make that. I could make that. And really, probably not for $1.25. But I get such a kick out of making stuff instead of buying it. You wouldn't know by my hauls, and I'm going to quit hauling, and I'm going to start using some of it. I really want to. I've got some more hauls, and I've got a birthday mail coming, and an alley haul, and another huge Temu haul. Looky there. Now, I think that would look great. I really do. Okay. I like it. What do you think? So we've got silver and, I don't remember, was it gold or neutral? Silver and neutral, and pink and blue. And I think they would both be lovely as background filler images. And then you could you know, stamp other stuff on them too. It doesn't have to be that. It could be a layer. You know, you can layer all of this. Let me get these somewhere. You know, you can layer every bit of this. And what did I do? I don't know what I did there. I messed up. Did I use that in the blue pad? Or did it just mix from me mixing them? Okay. So we're going to go ahead. I'm feeling brave. And what we're going to do is pick one of these. I like this one. Maybe no. Okay, we'll go with this one. Final answer. And we might need to wash it. This is the one that wasn't sticking so well either. And I told you I'm learning to use one of my 18 bottles of hand sanitizer from the plague to clean stuff like this in my craft room. Cool beans. Okay, let me get that clean. Now, the reason I bought these stamps and these inks was for this very reason. But since they are not cooperating, I'm going to use this new one I got. Somebody sent me Tim Holtz Antique Linen. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to start loosely stamping. I'm going to do 2 on every one just because I want some of them lighter. And then I really think this is a nice, fun background to a page. And yes, I didn't do that one twice. And I really think this is a neat, neutral background to a page. You know, and then you could maybe just like ink the edges too, just to give it a little something, you know, to give it some bait, what do I want to say? You know, some grounding. So you don't just have floating circles all over the page. They kind of look like dots floating, don't they? I mean, bubbles floating. So just to give the page some anchor, we could border, we could rub something on the border. And no, I don't like brown ink, and so I'm using color because I prefer color. I love color. And then I don't like making everything. I always joke. No offense to anybody, but it's still a funny joke. That I don't like to make everything look like I dug it up out of the backyard. So looky there. Isn't that lovely? What do you think? I like it. And I think it's lovely. And it does kind of look like bubbles floating. Okay. So there's one. Now see, that's not a blank white page. And you could still write on that. And that would not hinder writing. And it's looky here, guys. What do you prefer? You know? And then we've got our neutrals. And we've got our pink and blue. And then I've got this stamp. And I had an idea. Rhonda, I believe, gave me this stamp. Bless her heart. And then here is the name. Here's the name for it. I mean the image for it. And here's the mounted on a thing, right? But I was going to try something. You know, I could mount it on the outside of this and cover it or something, but that's not firm enough. So I told my friends I was going to try to come up with I know you can buy them, but I always get hung up on making stuff, right? And I told them that I wanted to try to make a stamping platform thing out of a book cover. Then I got the idea that these small Cricut mats, right? This is a little standard grip Cricut mat from the Dollar Tree. $1. And what that is barely sticky enough. What do you want to bet that will hold that? Because I don't have a stamp. Well, that will not hold that. Did not work. And I do not want to put it on there because I can't use it for other stamps that aren't this big and heavy. So what I'm going to do is be right back. Okay, well, we're just going to have to use one of these, and I have about 500 books I can deconstruct if I want to. And that's too big, and they're all too big. And we're just going to have to cut it when we're done. But, okay, the thing is I do not have a stamping block that big. These get me by, and I've never had a stamp this big. And then I just got another Temu one. So now I'm trying to figure out, these are my stamp blocks, you know, they're just regular size. And I've never needed a big stamp platform. So we're going to stick this to this side. Let me get rid of that chunk. Okay, that'll work. And then I will trim it down later. With the box cutter probably. And we're going to center. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're just going to stick it down. Oh man, that is not sticking. Why not? I thought that made it adhesive. I'm learning, guys. It's okay, we're learning. And maybe this will work. Hey, it works, guys. It works. It works. I need a roller. There, that worked. That's great. Okay, now, what are we going to do? We're going to ink, and that's not working. Okay. Let's see if this glitter. Okay, let's see if gold works. Can we rub it? No. That just does not look like it's doing anything. Yeah, that works. Okay, to rub it. Okay, guys. I don't have many Tim Holtz stamps. I didn't know. There. Yes, yes. Let's see if the Dollar Tree plates work. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? Let me get a new piece of paper. Let me get one of these. I'm feeling brave. Okay, here we go. And we're just going to center it maybe like that. And then we're going to roll it. And let's see what we got. Was it sideways like this? Yeah, I guess I had it crooked. Let's see what we got. It worked. It worked, guys. It totally worked. Okay, we're going to do it again. And then we're going to just do it. We'll do it 3 times. I do everything in 3s. We'll do 3 partials on here, okay? Okay? And I'm not going to leave it down forever. So then we'll do here. And I think I overdid it. So we're just going to there. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. And then we're just going to do one quick one. I know I'm doing the whole pad and I don't need it. One quick one down here. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. And it looks vintage and you know, sloppy a little on the edges, thicker on the edges so it gives some definition. That's exactly what I want. That is perfect, guys. Okay, now we got another one, and maybe I need a clean piece of paper. And no, I shouldn't be using paper for this, but that's what we're doing. Okay, and then it doesn't matter, does it, which ends up? And then, yes it does, because I got a new stamp. And let me just keep my hand sanitizer out here. Okay, and then we will just peel this off. Wow, it doesn't want to peel off. Wow, that is on there tough. Okay, and it even peeled that up, but that's okay because it'll still serve our purpose. And I don't need to wipe that side of it. So then we're going to do this. And I know there's people with, you know, stamp cleaners and, you know, and I'm happy for them. But for me, hand sanitizer is working. Okay. Now I got a new stamp. A new Temu stamp. Looky here, guys. It's cute. It is a, you know, what am I trying to say? Music note. Just a random music note. We could do this just as filler in a light color. That will work. Yes, yes. And that's the stamp side, and this is the backing side. You know, and I'm just gonna, that's fine. I'm not even taking that off of there. And this, okay, what are we gonna call this, guys? You know, like a new, you know, ratchet way to stamp. And let me try this like that other one. Okay, and I need to quit touching it. And we're gonna see, oh, I see gold. Oh. And I don't want this to be 100%. I just want it to be page filler. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be pretty, guys. And I don't know which ends up. Let's see, we can tell by the symbols. Okay, they're on the left. Symbols are on the left. And we're gonna come off the page a little. And we're gonna do that. And that's as good as that's gonna get. Oh guys, I'm excited. Ah! Perfect! Yay! I know, I'm easily amused. But you know, there's tools and all kinds of stuff to do this, and we're just doing it anyway. We don't need tools. Oh, that is. Oh, that symbol's back there. Okay, so we're gonna stamp it both ways, so then at least part of it will be right the way up, and then we're gonna look like we were, and it'll be like we were just alternating, just to be clever and random, and that did not show up. But that's okay. We don't need them all to show up the same. That's fine. A variation is part of random, isn't it? Okay, looks like it works to dab it, not rub it on this one. Okay, and then we're gonna do it, or okay, we can't do it that way. We'll do it this way. And they don't seem to be moving too much, so we can scooch around and give it pressure. Okay. Oh! Oh! Guys, I love it. Oh, I love this one. Okay, you need this in your life, guys. You really do. Okay, we're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna go that way. Just slightly angled. We don't want it to be too crazy looking. And random stamped music notes on a page, that makes no sense anyway, so it's okay. Oh, I love this. I am loving this. There. Okay. And we're going to see what happens just right in the middle without any extra ink. And I love it. That is just bloody brilliant. Oh, guys, looky there. Isn't that great? Oh, that is perfect. Everything's turning out well today. This is all that I wanted. Okay, now we're going to do some color. What are we going to do? Pink or blue? Okay. I don't know. Well, this is cute. We got a little neighborhood. That kind of looks like where the tea parties happen. So maybe we'll do that. I'm gonna say that's where the tea parties happen. And what color is the neighborhood? Blue. We're gonna call it blue. And I'm just gonna mix them all. See, I'm just mixing all the blue. Okay, we got a blue neighborhood, guys. Oh, golly, looky there. Did I put it on crooked, or is it just a crooked neighborhood? Can you put a stamp on crooked? Ooh, you can. Oh, well, I'm okay with it. It still looks great. It still looks like a party. This is where the tea parties are, guys. And that one's a little too crooked for that one. Looks like last night's party, not today's fancy tea party. And we're gonna go right there. Oh, guys, look, we got a neighborhood where tea parties happen. And let me sanitize it. Let me sanitize my stamp. Okay, okay. And we got street lights and stuff, but we're not going to mess with those right now. And we got, I want to see if there's a tree or something, or clouds or something. And we got to keep it to scale. Cause, oh, that won't match on this one. And then, okay, and then we got to do a postcard. Wouldn't make any sense, but we're going to do it anyway. Or maybe we might do no, we're not going to. We'll do those another time. And say we might do a postcard collage, but we're not doing that. That's a little out of hand. No need. And I have a whole book of stamps, but they're just way over there, and I'm trying to deal with what I got. And there are some, oh, okay, maybe. Oh, no, we're not going to get too cutesy. We're going to keep it random, nothing cute. I don't see any clouds. Nah. That was a little stamp. I didn't even show it to you. I love that. I love that. Oh, I love that. I love that too. Well, drat. Okay, so we got our neighborhood, and then we're just gonna do floating dandelions. That will just be going through the neighborhood. It's a dandelion neighborhood. And you know, our thing is we're gonna do these in silver, and it doesn't make sense, but it's okay. Silver dandelions. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And I'm okay with that. Oh, golly, I love these. Oh, So neat. Okay, and then how about Happy Dandelion? Okay, we're being Bob Ross now. And we got Happy Dandelions in the middle. There. Okay, that's our neighborhood with dandelions. Tea parties, neighborhood with dandelions going on. That's great. You like it? And, maybe one more. I'm going to pick one, and we're going to do our, we're going to do some of these maybe around the edge. Let's see. Okay, that works. 1, 2, okay. I'm going to line these up so they don't look quite so much like bubbles floating. I'm just going to frame it in these, and then we'll maybe add some. Let me twist it so they're not exactly the same, and that didn't take in there. And maybe we'll just add some. Oh, okay, we'll add dandelions. We'll frame it and then add some dandelions. What do you think? Okay, we've stamped that spot 3 times. We need to quit. And let me sanitize it. Okay. Okay. And, okay, we're going gold this time. And we're just gonna give it a good dandelion. We're just gonna make it a party. And we're gonna put it on the big block, and that will, let's see if it'll fit. Okay, well, it's just gonna do those, and that'll, oh, I got it backwards there. Okay, we need to do that in those. And that is not gonna do. So we'll just wrap it around or hold it or something. Okay, and we're going to make this one gold. Because we've got, you know, a glitzy tea party going on at our house. So we've got the gold dandelions. Because we're fancy like that. And then we're going to right there. Oh. Yes. Yes to all the gold dandelions. Now, I don't know what that is. There, we get rid of it. And we're going to, yes. And I scooched it. Try it. Gold dandelions. Oh my god, I love it. So, and I think that might be enough. Okay, let's try a little bit. Okay, we'll try on one page of each. I'm feeling brave. Y'all got me. I'm feeling brave. We're going to do our homemade stencils. And we're going to find them. And we're going to and I'm going to put the edges over the edge so I don't have the stenciled edge. I'm sorry if that makes no sense. Okay, how do I say that again? Okay, so you know when I did this and I got too close to the edge and I had a hint of a line, and I don't want to do that again. So I'm going to overhang the edges so I will only have blotchy dots. I won't have a hint of a line. And I don't know why this turned blue, but we're gonna pink it up. And we're gonna just do subtle here. We're not gonna do a lot, and that's probably not even enough to show up. I'm just going to make these very subtle. Let's see if that even shows up. No. Okay. We're going to come off the page there, and let me grab another pink. Look, I don't have enough ink strung out. I don't have near enough ink strung out, guys. Let me find another pink. Here we go, here we go. It's a hot pink, but we'll go light. We'll be conservative, she says. Okay, stay. Why are these not working? Oh, oh, ooh, we got pink. It worked. Well, this might be a mistake. Oh, we could silver it or gold it or something to tone it down. Well, we got this. Okay, we're gonna silver it. Those hot pink ones, we're gonna silver them so they're not so hot pink. How about that? I like it. I already like it. Ah, that's cute. That worked out. Okay, so now we're gonna silver some, and we're gonna pink some. Ooh, I used the, no I didn't. I was afraid I used the silver brush. Or did I? No, I don't think. I might have, but silver won't hurt pink. It works well. Okay, now the next one we got to get a little bit of, oh, I like that. Okay, now we need to get a little bit of blue in on it, I'm thinking. And I will have a mess to clean up, won't I? I will probably work on these some more. Okay, we got to get some blue in on it. And there, it was too bright. So then we can tone it down with silver again, remember? I hate it when I say that, remember? And that one needs silver because it was really it didn't match our tea party. So we're going to tone, we're just going to blue it up a little. There, yes. Ah, I love it. And then we're just going to silver up a little bit down here because we have nothing right here. And I'm okay, that's enough. We're just going to quit. Oh, that's great. Now, granted, I'm not a mixed media artist, and I'm not even trying to play one on TV. I'm just trying to color up some pages because I don't like plain white. And I think we're on to something, guys. And then here we're going to, where's the other one? Here. And here we're going to gold this one. Or we're going to gold it or antique linen it. Gold it. And this, I'm just doing a mess. I'm not trying to make the whole stamp. I'm just trying to get a subtle implication of some gold lines on the page. I'm not trying to, you know, do this at, you know, 100% fill in. I'm just trying to suggest. And I don't really know if I'm crazy about the gold color. We might have to brown it up in here, guys. I don't want to. Okay. We'll antique linen it up. And it doesn't matter if it moved, it's fine. And then that needs a little something something going on. So we are going to gold it. Now we're going to antique linen it with music notes. We're going to layer. And we might, how about we add some, let's see, I don't know which ends up on it. How many videos am I going to cuss in a row, huh? Sorry. I know last night's video wasn't great. I did end up in the hospital for what that's worth. Because my blood sugar bottomed out 3 times in a row for no good reason. And I think I might be allergic to my new insulin. And they told me to take half, if any, of my long-acting till I meet with my endocrinologist. And I might have to find a new one because I think she just rescheduled our appointment for February. And it was supposed to be like September. And I think she just rescheduled it to like February or something. So I need to see my endocrinologist more often than, you know, every year and a half. Since I have diabetes and insulin issues. I have a rare type of diabetes. And I have medication sensitivity. And I think I have it's unmanageable. It's random, and it doesn't, my diabetes doesn't make any sense. Now I accidentally goofed and got pink on there. I'm uncertain why. So now we gotta give this a hint of pink. And I'm not even mushing it all down. And that it didn't even work. So I accidentally got a couple lines of pink on here. I'm uncertain why. Oh, maybe from the ink pad. It looks like the shape of the ink pad. So now we've got to get a little bit of pink on here, just to make that make sense. And I'm not even pushing it down. I'm just getting some pink on the page to match the mistake. And we're not even smushing it down perfect because we don't want it perfect. And I love it. Oh my God. Looky there. Golly, I hope this is showing up. You like? Okay, so let me get everything out of the way and try not to make a mess of what we did. So there. And these are our pages ready to, me and Regina call them ready to fold. There. There. Golly, I hope you can see these. There. There. And there. Eek! We did it, guys. We did it. Okay, we learned these work as a manageable stamping platform, and it's okay if it peels off, and you know, you'll still have some sticky, and you can use double-sided tape if you need to. And that's how you can use these big stamps that you don't have a plate big enough for. Those work well. It held it securely. You saw I could hardly rip it off. And, you know, this needs a little something something. So I'm going to add a couple of these just here and there. Off the, oh shit. Oh, okay. That's okay. And then here. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I feel really lousy. So maybe that's why I just don't have it in me to not even try to cuss. Or try not to cuss. I just can't. Because I don't feel good. There. There. That helped, didn't it? I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's us playing with stamps and stencils and homemade stamps and stencils and trying to, you know, pretty up some blank white pages on the back of our ready to fold journal pages. And like I said, I'm getting like 6 more sets of these in, and I will show them in a dedicated video, and we're gonna show how we're using them too. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Bye.